is there any secret you may share to successfully gather a large group together?
Why do you ask? Does something ail you?
I have been plagued with worry regarding all the things to come. I wish to seek out and listen to the counsel of my elders.
I see. One day, you will need to rule a vast kingdom after all. If you wish, as your elder, I will provide you with all the answers you desire, in part to put you in my debt.
If you would be so kind.
Nilbeth is a melting pot of a wide variety of tribes. The conventional wisdom believed by one person may hold little sway with someone else.
I understand.
Do not allow yourself to be bound by the viewpoint held by you or your family alone. It is essential to consider a wide range of perspectives.
A wide range of perspectives, I see.
There will also be times, however, when you find yourself at a standstill.
Oh?
As a leader of people, you may need to exert your superiority on occasion. That is when you must disregard others' views and push through your own decisions with utmost conviction.
But then, which decision is correct?
It will depend on the situation. So, contemplate such things now, sharpen your judgment, and build experience. I am quite sure it will be of great benefit to you in the future.
Yes. While there is time, I will consider a great many things. Thank you.
Devote yourself. I am sure you will do fine.
What a strong and capable woman you have become.
Theo?
Apologies, merely airing my frank impressions. As a cousin, as a childhood friend, I am proud.
Praise too high, and it shall be nigh impossible for me to accept. What brought that on?
Well, I was struck by memories. I recall when you were but a small girl all those many years ago.
In my childhood?
No, not quite. I was referring to the Letty of yesteryear, still struggling with the onset of adulthood.
Since I was a child, you have always been present, ever capable and full of knowledge. As such, I came to rely on you, so much so that perhaps I matured bereft of self-confidence. Seeing my uselessness when relations with the Empire deteriorated, I felt despondent.
Thus you set out on the journey with Albie?
Yes, perhaps I felt I had something to prove. Even then, I felt painfully aware of my own inadequacies. But knowing it was something I chose of my own will, I forced my foot forward. And I encountered things I would never have seen if I remained in the palace.
To think the sea of stars would be one such thing. Who could have imagined that?
If, as you say, I have in fact become a strong and capable person, it is thanks to you, Albert, and Ray, and to countless others I have met on the course of my journey. Of that I am quite sure.
Being capable of spilling such words is proof enough of your growth and accomplishments.
Your praise of me is certainly incessant. What are you looking to say exactly?
Never you mind. I was merely convincing myself that I too must change, for I wish to remain one that you can look up to. The end of this conflict is approaching, most likely. Let us bear down just one last time.
Yes, indeed. Let us be off.
In all honesty, I yet fail to comprehend.
We should have known Boldor.
Think.
My apologies.
All these people in just madness.
In all of our travels together, I've started to feel this welling desire. A desire to fight not just for my crew, but all sorts of folks in need.
The Centralists and Boldor himself serve well enough as proof that peace is not guaranteed by becoming one with the Scorpion.
Peace can be achieved through unity of understanding. That much you have proven.
You delivered it? No, you took it?
I come here for a smack
Well,
every chance I get.
Lola is okay with
Yes,
that, then it's fine.
lucky the captain has some
Glad to be of
service,
assistance.
but I don't think
There are
people
so many
usually react
planets.
that way to coffee.
So many different people. We all have a home somewhere. We're not just carrying physical things like cargo. We're carrying
Sure
all our
that's really
feelings.
coffee? You didn't put anything in there, did you? Where did it go?
There are so many. We're not just
man.
carrying.
I lost it again. It's so small.
Whoa! Whoa! What is the matter, Nina? You appear quite rattled.
Oh, Leticia, this big ship is just floating in space?
I believe that is how Ray explained it.
That means there's nothing below us, right?
Pardon? Ah, yes, you are correct, I suppose.
Uh-huh. Oh, that means if we fall once, we'll never stop falling. That's crazy scary.
Please, I hardly think we will begin falling. Our only choice is to trust in Ray and the people operating this vessel.
Oh, yeah. I'm panicking a lot here, but this must be just like any other day to Ray and his crew. Probably.
We should get ourselves accustomed to this as well. First, though, you must stand up firmly and stop shaking.
Right. That first step is just too tough. Oh.
In the distance.
Where did it go?
Able to relax on the. Everyone here is so
Lady Malkia, how do you find these views above the sky?
Truly and ceaselessly astonishing. I thought I had already learned so much in my lifetime. But when did I last feel such anticipation, such suspense, not knowing what will happen next?
Perhaps Ray, Chloe, and the others shared such similar feelings when they came to Osarius.
Despite coming from this Coruscant universe, maybe they too felt unease arriving in a new land.
I do recall Ray becoming quite thrilled, though, each time he encountered a new sight.
Thrilled? Fascinating. I thought my curiosity was aroused for the first time in ages, but That phrasing does not do justice to what I feel. I am thrilled to know that there are whole worlds yet unheard of in our universe.
As am I, and it is my fervent hope that we may explore them together.
Yes, like tottering children, we shall take our first steps into a world once thought unfathomable. One with an abundance to learn.
Yes, we are as children here, so let us learn with childlike innocence.
Childlike innocence, you say? Conventional wisdom will no doubt be a hindrance then. I hope you will be near to keep me grounded.
I shall endeavor to keep up with you, Lady Malkia. Marielle?
Please, don't startle me like that.
Oh, apologies. Were you perhaps eating something?
Military provisions.
Ah, is that by any chance Umaibo candy?
How do you know?
I have many times seen Chloe and other crew members of the Aldous eating and speaking of them. Why, pray tell, were you hiding?
Sorry. It is absolutely forbidden to snack while on a mission, but I was just so hungry.
I see. Very well, you need not worry. Your secret is safe with me.
Thank you. Since we're on the subject, would you like one?
Are you sure? Oh, how I've wanted to try one. I am to believe there are many flavors?
Yep. I have salami, veggie salad, and takoyaki.
All right. In that case... I would like to try salami.
Nice choice. Salami is a classic Umaibo flavor.
We eat salami in Osarius too. That's why I was thinking it must be simply delicious as a snack.
Oh, you do? Well, the snack is good, but I am personally partial to the real thing.
Then, as a show of thanks, I will bring you Osarian salami next time.
Oh, hey, Leticia! I was just asking Marielle about what schools they have up among the stars.
Nina, are you thinking of conducting your studies in space?
Well, I don't really know yet. But it might be a good chance for me. I was thinking it would be an interesting path to take.
So then, let's say your future is in space, and you want to join a Federation school. That could be a tricky proposition.
What? How come? I'll work hard and study like crazy.
No, sorry, that's not what I meant. The issue is, we don't really know how the Federation will consider Astrophore from here on.
That is in regard to the underdeveloped Planet Preservation Pact, I assume?
Yes, unfortunately.
Then you mean there's no way that I can study up among the stars?
Actually, there is a precedent.
A precedent? You mean there was someone like me who went to the stars?
Yes, that's right. It was someone from an underdeveloped planet who conducted great research and made their mark on Federation history.
What a remarkable person! That's so amazing!
I can't affirm anything at this point in time, but please don't lose hope, Nina. Know that I will support you wholeheartedly when it comes to it.
Thank you very much. Okay, now I'm bursting with motivation.
That is good to hear, Nina.
Not just Asarius. We must protect our whole planet, Leticia.
Sorry.
How inconsiderate. Yes? Killing Boldor now that he has undergone cybermind integration no longer holds any meaning. We must find a solution.
Ray, might I inquire why you chose to pursue the transportation business?
That's a good question. Well, at first I was just doing it to help my dad out, and for the pocket money. But after getting my hands dirty, so to speak, I started to think it might actually be the career for me. I kept up with it, and that's how I am where I am today.
So, it suits you. I am unsure whether I am suited to be princess or not.
Oh? Well, you mind if I speak freely?
I do not mind.
All I know is, in terms of behavior, sense of responsibility, and that sort of stuff, no one's a better fit for the royal lifestyle than you, Leticia.
I am appreciative. However, do you know any other princess than myself, Ray?
Of course not. You're the only one I know.
Well then.
But neither does anyone else out there. That includes you, doesn't it? That's why, even though you're the only princess we all know, we think you're perfect for it. Listen, don't worry yourself sick thinking about it. Though I, guess that's easier said than done, huh?
No. Thank you, Ray. Over the course of this journey, I hope to reevaluate the meaning of my position as princess.
There you go. No need to rush it.
Cousin Theo, why such a serious expression?
Pondering on this celestial ship, I was thinking of the differences between it and the ships I am accustomed to sailing on.
Meaning boats that travel by sea?
Yes. The conditions will differ, obviously. Space and sea are vastly different terrain, after all. But both are ships, in the end. I concluded they must share some common points to some degree. Although it is quite puzzling how celestial ships chart their course. We judge direction by the position of the stars. But these ships sail a sea of stars.
Yes, there are stars everywhere. Before us, behind us, and even below.
Very true. How could we possibly find our bearings? I was lost in admiration, knowing they can discern their desired direction amid this puzzle. And another point, boat propulsion requires wind and waves. Yet there are no waves to be found, nor is it apparent there is any wind here. Nevertheless, this ship moves on without fail.
Then, are you saying it must be propelled by a power that is beyond our understanding?
I feel we are cornered into no other conclusion. I should whittle them down with incessant pleas to steer this celestial ship for myself.
Perhaps I shall accompany you and learn the truth myself.
Well, where this world is concerned, I feel as if we could learn for a lifetime and still know naught. But as a sailor, I cannot simply let this mystery be. Before our journey ends, I must unravel some of this ship's secrets.
Sorry.
The fleet warfare among the stars was of such immense scale.
Truly, before coming to space, a single ship like the Tyrannus was ever so daunting. Yet to see such a great deal of warships engaging in combat.
I felt that I may have lost some confidence. Their weaponry is too great in scale compared to what we hold in our feeble hands.
It is true, there is a magnitude of difference. Nathless, there is no sense in comparing with something beyond our sphere of influence.
Highness.
We have our own battles to fight that are best done so at our own level. In lieu of aiming beyond our sphere, let us focus our strength on that we can do. Though, ultimately, it would of course be best if there was no need for war of any kind.
I apologize. It seems I momentarily lost my faith.
That is understandable. Howbeit, out of everyone, it is you whom I depend on the most. Please, never forget that.
To receive such praise from you encourages me more than anything. No matter how vast the universe may be, never shall I leave your side, Your Highness.
Your sloppy management style is the real problem here.
Yeah, well, you work about as fast as a slug.
That does it for the inspector. We want everyone on the Alderaan bright-eyed and bushy.
My apologies. Maester Midas, what is on your mind?
I was reflecting on my shortcomings born from my own narrow-mindedness.
Your narrow-mindedness? And what might that be?
It's about Chloe. Since we reached outer space, she seems like a completely different person. She keeps this ship moving and commands others with admirable efficiency.
I agree. It does seem that everyone is quite dependent on Chloe and her skills.
When I first saw her, I'm ashamed to say, I took her for some kind of simpleton. However, in actuality, she is a consummate professional of her craft. This means I judged Chloe based solely on her appearance. I'm a useless researcher if I make such quick determination based on preconceived notions.
Is there such a need to torment yourself to such extent?
Perhaps not, but this issue is one I must settle deep within my core.
Maester Midas. I see no reasonable course of action but to apologize to Chloe directly.
Must I go to such lengths? Though I suppose it would not perhaps be unwarranted, given my behavior.
If a direct apology is too tall an order, May I suggest offering her a present to convey the same effect?
An apology through gift, huh?
We want everyone on the Aldous to be bright-eyed and
Well,
bushy.
what in the hell could I give to a girl of that age?
Why not let that be a test of your abilities, Maester Midas?
What a conundrum. But I'd better give it my all for my own sake as well.
Okay. Why do you always have to be like this? Somebody could have gotten really hurt.
The sheer size of the Aldous never ceases to amaze me.
What did you say?
It is hard to believe something of quite this size is able to take flight, and does so solely at the hands of Elena, Chloe, and what few retainers you maintain.
Yeah, from where we're standing, I'm sure it looks like there's only a few of us running the ship. However, in reality, there are a lot more people putting in work than you can see.
Is that so?
Yep, just like the ships in Aster, we can't get this baby moving without a bunch of help. And we're only as strong as our weakest link. That's why as crewmates, we make sure to take care of each other.
Huh. Do you now?
Sure do. We all got each and everyone's back.
Yes. You were quite perturbed by your separation from Elena and Chloe during our first encounter. I was taken aback by how truly concerned for their well-being you appeared.
Sorry. I'm not really good at taking compliments. But Leticia, don't you feel the same way about your people?
Huh?
I mean, don't the Osarian people mean the same to you?
Of course. The kingdom would hardly exist if it were made up of only the royal family and its knights. I have never once doubted the importance of our kingdom's people.
Yeah, we both seem to have a lot on our plates, don't we?
Indeed, which is precisely why we must remain focused and ever active, for all of their sakes. My apologies.
Watch it.
Somewhere fun on this ship. Last time we spent the whole day just looking at the stupid stars.
What the? It was just space debris. So sorry for the scare.
Ah!
Maester Midas, whatever is the matter?
I am arrived. I am amongst the stars. How could I contain such excitement?
Excitement? Oh, so those were cries of excitement then. You did say you have always wanted to see the stars. So, Maester Midas, now that you are here in outer space, how do you find it?
This is an entirely unfamiliar world to me. I must needs investigate every little thing I see.
My word.
I've not been surrounded by such unknowns in years. I can't decide what to look into first. I'm starting to get irksome.
I have never seen someone driven to anger by excess opportunity.
I appear to forget myself. I must calm down.
Yes, I believe so. A simple breathing exercise might...
No, it's of no use. Just thinking of it, my laughter spills forth from the inside.
I dare say this excitement suits you ill.
That's it. I think I'll start by combing over every inch of the Aldous.
Pray, do not trouble the others in your research, yes?
This is the bridge. No anomalies to report in nearby
I sent word to my father and Admiral Maverick, but at this distance we can't expect any backup to get here in time. Everything is in your hands, Leticia.
I'll work with Lola to monitor the Scorpion that went to the city. Hopefully this information will be of some use when deploying the soldiers.
Sovereign of the Rebirth Scorpion? What a load of garbage!
You are staring at your monitor so intently. Is there a threat somewhere?
Huh? Oh, no, it's not that, Leticia. fortune telling like this based on star charts is super popular back on Vergold.
Fortune telling? Can you, by chance, divine the future using the stars?
Well, this kind of fortune telling is nothing special.
In the past, our kingdom was once governed based on precisely such divination. Amazing. Imagine reading the future from the stars.
Leticia, do you believe that people can really predict the future just by doing that?
Well, I hardly have first-hand knowledge, and I cannot read anything myself. In our kingdom, astrology was once designated as a special power exclusive to prominent individuals. Later, many people came to accept the systematic study of semiomancy as an area of scholarship, which apparently doomed our fortune-telling culture.
Makes sense, I guess. Star divination on Vergold is mostly just for fun. No one takes it seriously. Like, for example, if I told Ray I believed in it, he'd never let me live it down.
Yes, Ray does not strike me as the fortune-telling sort.
Definitely not. But, you know, Vergold still hasn't mapped out the entire universe. Neither has the Pan-Galactic Federation.
Oh, is that right?
Lots of experts have all kinds of theories about the edges of space and what it was like before the universe existed, but the unfortunate truth is, we don't have any conclusive answers. That's why I think it's not such a crazy idea to believe that something out there in this universe could be tied to our fate. That's my two-fall anyway. I don't know. Maybe it's wishful thinking. Like me trying to claim some kind of connection to the stars.
I understand. A wondrous power seems to emanate from them. And to think that astrology still remains on your world, despite its more advanced civilization. One could easily conclude that the configuration of stars contains some kind of power.
Right? Oh my gosh, you totally get it! There just has to be something there. We just haven't found it yet. I'm sure of it.
Chloe, do you think it would be possible to have my fortune read using the method popular on your world? Your so-called star divination interests me greatly.
Really? Okie dokie then. First, I'll need your date of birth. Oh, that's right! Your kingdom's calendar is different from ours. Oh gosh, I'll have to recalculate. Since the rotation period and orbital period are off,
What a terribly complex process. Truly, I cannot wait for the result.
This is the bridge. No anomalies to report.
I sent word to my father.
Understood. We will remain on alert. We've got a lot of fresh faces around here. I better set a good example.
Hey, Chloe, you been resting up like you're supposed to?
Whoa! Ray and Leticia too?
Yeah, you seem surprised. Let me guess, you were lost in thought about something.
Sorta. Kinda. You could say that, I guess.
Chloe, mayhaps something troubles you?
No, nothing like that. I just, was wondering if maybe I could ask you something, if that's okay?
By all means.
Do you, think your marriage to Prince Gerard was a good idea?
Well, I cannot say. We were in the midst of a mission, so it was my utmost priority to accomplish that without flaw.
Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, of course. Sorry. Kind of a weird question for me to ask, what with it being a fake marriage and all.
Quite all right. Did anything weigh heavy on your mind regarding the ceremony?
Well, You know how you were all gussied up in your wedding dress and all that stuff? You looked so beautiful, so radiant. I was totally transfixed on you. I mean, everybody was. It might sound a little old-fashioned, but I really feel like a wedding is such a great place for a girl to shine like a star.
Now there's a thought. I guess now that you mention it, it was the first time we'd seen Leticia all dolled up in a formal dress and stuff.
Indeed, that is so. Pray tell, Chloe, have you a man in mind whom you want to betroth?
What? No, that's not why I was asking.
You sure about that?
I mean, I do have someone I kinda like.
Could it be Ray? I knew it.
What? No way! What do you mean you knew it? I mean, I respect him as our captain. He's real gutsy and super good at knowing what to do and when to do it. But he's always got us on our toes, you know? How could I ever relax around someone like that?
Got me there. Sounds like I'm driving both you and Elena up a wall.
So, a calm and collected man would be your choice?
Yeah, I guess I'd like a guy who looks a little intimidating, but is actually kind, grounded, a real family man, a gallant gentleman and hero to all, but a supportive sweetheart who always makes time to come home and dote on me and the children.
Oh, interesting.
Well, what do we have here? Ray, Chloe, and Leticia?
Antonio!
Aren't you supposed to be on break, Chloe? You been resting up like we asked you to?
Oh, my... yes, I'm fine. Taking plenty of downtime. I was just, chit-chatting with Leticia here.
Oh, is that all? I thought you might have been hitting the books on your break again. But all right. You know, Chloe, I like the cut of your jib, but you're always wearing yourself out. Make sure you get your rest. It helps me out, too.
Okay, I will.
All right then, Leticia. You take it easy, too.
Thank you, Antonio, and so I shall. A gentleman to Chloe's liking. I am quite sure I have met someone like that.
No anomalies to report in nearby sectors.
I sent word to my father.
We will remain on alert. We've got a lot of fresh faces around here.
Leticia, am I doing something strange? I can totally feel you staring at me.
No, not at all. It occurred to me that while Ray rests often in his room, you are always here. Is there no task I could do in your place? I hope that you can rest as well.
Don't you worry about me. I get enough R&R. And just because Ray went back to his room, it, doesn't mean he's resting. As the captain, he's doing lots of different things. He's probably reading the reports we gave him, or considering our next plans. Ray has his work cut out for him, that's for sure. And I have mine.
In that case, I feel even more contrite. I am like cargo on this ship. I have not contributed a thing.
Oh, please, don't look at it that way. Leticia, there are things that only you can do.
That only I can do?
For sure. You stand strong and fight alongside Ray, kicking all kinds of baddie butt. I gotta be honest with you. I am pretty jealous about that, you know.
Jealous? Is that right?
Yep. When I became a pilot for the Lawrence family, they said you never know what trouble might find you. So, the company gave me some self-defense training. And, well, honestly, it was a complete mess. It really hit home just how uncoordinated I actually am. I was pretty down about it, but Ray and Elena said not to worry about it at all, because they promised me that they'd make sure to protect me always.
They are both quite formidable. Protecting you must be an easy task.
Well, sure, but it didn't sit well with me. Always needing to be looked after. In the end, I'm not as useful as them when it comes to physical stuff. So instead, I tried hard studying about ship maneuvers, so I could pilot a ship with pro-level precision. I don't fight on the front line, but this bridge is my battlefield. Getting everyone to their destination safely, taking them around space, picking them up and bringing them to the next place. I think of all those things as my battles.
Excellent, Chloe.
And don't you forget, you have your battlefield too, Leticia. So, go on and rest now, and build up some energy. Those things are key to prep for your battles.
I'll work with Lolan.
This is the bridge. No
I sent word to...
reporting nearby sectors. Understood.
Beautiful.
Oh? Beautiful? Were you, by any chance, talking about this schematic diagram just now?
Excuse me. Yes, I thought that image in front of you was so dazzling and radiant.
Right? Right? Radiant is the right word. I said the same thing about this map to Ray before, but he just stared at me like I was out of my mind or something.
This must be a map of the stars, yes? I am unable to read it, of course, so I cannot say which stars these are exactly. But they sometimes glow like fireworks or fireflies. I think that is simply beautiful.
I'm so glad there's finally someone here who understands how beautiful this diagram is. Truth is, I never originally intended to become a pilot, you know? Working in space is way, way, way more dangerous than any ordinary terrestrial job, after all. But as a student, I discovered the beauty of these diagrams. I started wishing that I could read them and understand what each dot of light represented. Before I knew it, I was totally infatuated with outer space and all of its mystery. What at first were just pretty dots of light eventually had meaning as I learned more and connected the dots. Now, it feels like there's a whole other universe up on this monitor.
How wonderful. Were it only that I too could understand these diagrams.
Well, if you wanted, I could, teach you?
Could you really? Would that not be an infringement of the Federation's underdeveloped Planet Preservation Pact?
Oh, right. Yeah, Mario would be pretty mad, I guess. But, seeing as how you can appreciate the beauty of this map, I think you deserve to understand just how beautiful it really is.
Oh, thank you, Chloe. This should best stay our little secret then, I presume.
For sure! I'll be your secret guide to the world of stars. Is bringing happiness to everyone really what the Emperor is after? I can't shake the feeling that he has some ulterior motive. Is bringing
Somewhere fun.
just as serious.
Boldore believes he is virtuous.
Excuse me? Sorry.
Killing Boulder.
Albert, so this is where you have been.
Exquisite. Such a splendorous sight.
Albert?
Heavens, that glimmer. What is it?
It seems he is completely preoccupied.
Oh, Highness, please forgive me. I failed to notice your presence.
You seemed quite engrossed. I would be loath to disturb you.
Engrossed? Why, I beg your pardon. Oh, goodness.
Quite all right. Were you taken aback by the unfamiliarity of space? I was as well until recently.
It is as you say. I had no idea that beyond the sky I gazed upon every night, there could be something glorious as this.
I share the same sentiment. It truly is a breathtaking spectacle. My apologies. I have interrupted you. Enjoy.
Oh, thank you. Please excuse me.
Whoa! Happiness? Evolution? What a load of crap. Stop trying to push your beliefs on everyone else.
Sorry. Where did it go? So pretty. It's so small and see-through.
What the hell sort of happiness comes from attacking innocent people? Boldore only has his own interests at heart.
The ancient coil is a sacred site for my people. I will not let those with evil in their hearts lay claim to it.
Being able to relax on the job is the best. I never could have imagined this when I was in the Burgoldian military. Everyone here is super fun and nice.
It's so small and
That's
see-through.
why I've got to learn the ropes fast, so I
Might
can
have
do my
gotten
part
thrown
too.
away.
My apologies.
That hurt. Why me?
When I was in the Burgoldian military. That's why I've got to learn the ropes fast, so I can do my part too.
Huh? It's so small and see-through. Might have gotten thrown away. Maybe I should just give up.
Oh, hello, Leticia.
What, pray tell, were you two discussing?
Marielle was inquiring as to whether I enjoy any pastimes.
Pastimes?
Yes.
You see, when traveling through space, you spend a lot of time in your ship. Novelty wears off pretty quick. So you sorta gotta have a hobby to keep yourself in good spirits.
A hobby would help with that, I suppose.
I used to be pretty skeptical too, when I heard about the benefits of pursuing a hobby in space. But making use of your free time in an enjoyable way really does change your whole perspective. Immersing yourself in a hobby clears your mind and prevents you from worrying about trivial things. And for many, it might even help you eat and sleep better too. Some even see improvements in their skin condition and physical health. The list goes on.
Oh, that certainly seems quite effective. Marielle, what kind of hobby do you keep, I wonder?
Hand-to-hand combat training.
Oh. That is not a pastime as I understand it.
Is that not simply a form of exercise? One that might result in such skills?
What's the matter?
No, it is nothing at all.
Yes, Marielle, it is fine, as long as you enjoy yourself.
It's so small and
Okay.
see-through.
Yeah,
Might have
I
gotten thrown
really
away.
do.
Maybe I should just give up.
Everyone here is super fun. That's why I gotta learn the ropes fast, so I can do my part too.
My apologies.
So long as Boldor's self exists within the network, he'll be able to replicate himself endlessly.
So pretty. All those stones.
Setting aside, gotta say. What the hell? Sorry.
Happiness? The defenses of this city will undoubtedly hold for now, but that may very well change should this conflict persist. We must seek out Boldor.
Killing Bold.
Right.
Boldor believes me.
Not justice.
To be like this, somebody could have gotten no job.
Is bringing
I sent word.
This is the bridge. Somewhere fun.
Remain ever aware. The Nilbeth we once knew is no more.
I understand. Let us be off.
Allow me to take your place. I will fight.
How exquisite.